Looks like it's time to start the class. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good today. Let's close that real quick. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good today. So pretty much today's class is Android phone basic. In case you weren't able to see this, this would be on YouTube for everyone to see. But welcome everyone. Today is Android phone basic, pretty much going over pretty much how to use your Android phone practically from all the way from how to do the basic stuff to how to do more advanced stuff on your phone, pretty much. And let's see. Okay, cool. We'll get started right away. All right. So the history of Android. So as you guys all may know, or if you guys have a phone right now, the two biggest phones is Android and Apple. So for Android, the first Android was developed by Android Inc., I think around 2007, 2008. And pretty much the company was bought by Google in around 2005. Unlike popular belief that, you guys might see Apple iPhones out there, due to unpopular belief, people think that Apple is the most widely used phone, and this could be true in the United States, but for all around the world, Android phones are actually the most widely used. About 70% of people in the world have an Android, in comparison to an Apple iPhone. Crazy enough. It's a very popular phone, especially in Asia. A lot of Asian countries like using Android over Apple. And the biggest thing why people like Android phones is because of its open source and customizability. Okay. In addition, just in an opposite to Apple, where Apple users like the more set design, Android users like Android phones because of the customizability and easy to use open source. So here's the first iPhone out there. So the first iPhone is the HTC Dream. Let me see real quick. So I'm showing this properly. Oh, hi. So the first Android phone is the HTC Dream. They came out in 2008 and can access Gmail, Google Maps, and YouTube. I'm seeing as many people might have had this phone. I had the first. I didn't have this phone specifically. I had something similar, but I mean, this is pretty advanced for 2018. Being able to like use your iPhone like a computer, I would say. Let's see. Okay, cool. Going. So then here's the newest model. Just in case you don't have the newest model yet, it's Samsung Galaxy S4, and I'm sure they've came a very long way in those last, I would say 22 years. Pretty much they made their camera extremely well, extremely advanced to where they have an AI-powered zoom that can zoom in nearly 100 times in space. It's very fast in charging, can last about a day or so without charging, and has an S Pen to help both coming from like a little keyboard that you type all the way to like a pen stylus that you can help you select, choose, and easily navigate your phone. Okay, so today's class pretty much here is a quick overview. I'll be going over from basic features to advanced features and all the way to hardware features that helps maintain the phone. And for basic features, you're going to see communication, photography, internet browsing, using contacts, calendars, and alarms. Pretty much just the basic features in case you don't know it yet. To advanced features like moving apps, widgets, navigating, entertainment, voice commands, customizations, fitness tracking. I also include some maintenance because you can't use your phone for a long time if you don't maintain, update, and manage the battery. All right, sounds good. All right, let's get into it. So communications, I'm sure everyone here knows how this works. So I don't need to go through it over too much, but I'm sure everyone knows how to make calls, how to open the phone app, dial a number, select contact. Maybe some of you guys don't know how to set up voicemail. If that's the case, just a quick side note, how to set up voicemail. Pretty much just hold down 1 and your phone will automatically call the voicemail provider. And from there, it will guide you through setting up the voicemail. It's plain and simple. With new phones nowadays, they have a visual voicemail. Pretty much instead of calling them up and hearing your voicemails, you can actually listen to your voicemails as a recording. And let's see. So the next part sending text. I hope all you guys know how to do this. If you guys don't, feel free to reach out and let me know. And there's also voice to text. For on an Android phone, some of you guys might need to set this up automatically. And the way you do it is you go to your settings, and then from your settings, you click on messages and you click voice to text, and it'll pop up like a small, it'll set a small, like little microphone. You hold on it and you can speak into it. So then you can send a message. Using email, I'm sure you guys have noticed, create an email. Mostly, a lot of Android phones come with their own email app. Or you can use it through Gmail. I recommend using it through Gmail. It's a better email provider, more reliable and easy to use. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through quickly this part. Photography. I'm sure a lot of you guys, may not use your phone too much for photography, but it can, depending on your version. I mean, every Android phone can use it. Pretty more or less, the camera quality is getting better over the years, and I guess it's, photography is a big thing, especially on Android and Apple. A lot of times people buy phones in comparison of Apple and Android, depending on how good the camera because of how many pictures they take. Let's see. Okay, cool. So taking pictures, very plain and simple. You open the camera up, frame your shot, and press the shutter button. Very plain and simple. You can use the different modes. I'm sure like Apple and Android, there's different like portrait modes, panorama modes for better photos, better effects. Recording videos, you guys already know this, pretty simple. But did you guys know how to edit your videos? So a lot of Android phone comes with built-in ways to edit your photos. Pretty much adjust this lightness, the setting, contrast, add filters, make the video better. I'll go a bit over here too. So ignore the picture. This is a random picture I used on my phone. This is a picture of a gnome. So pretty funny. But pretty much there's two different tools you can use on your Android phone. There's the native, video editing tools in the photos, and there's the markup where you can mark up the videos. So on the right is the markup, and on the left it is on the right is the markup, on the left is just native photos. Pretty much on here you can enhance video, make it warm, make it cool, adjust the settings. It can do it for you automatically too, just as you like it. As for markup, you can write text, you can mark it up with paint and writing pretty much. And the way you get into this is when you take a picture, you go to your photos, and pretty much you will select the three drop down. You can edit the photos, and you can either select in photos directly, or you can select it in the markup. Very plain and simple. So internet browsing. I'm sure a lot of you guys use a computer to browse the internet, and I'm sure some of you guys also browse the internet on the phone. Despite the little phone being a little bit hard to read, which I mean, accessibility features can be another day for Android phones. But pretty much plain and simple, you can use Chrome, Firefox, internet browser, but more or less Chrome's the main default one for Android. And pretty much you open Chrome, type in web address, and navigate. It's plain and simple. But this is one of the biggest things that I've noticed, especially when it comes to older adults, is being able to have the same pathway to go to the same website you guys use every single time. And that's where bookmarks comes in. So bookmarks, like the computer version, is to bookmark your website that you go to often, so that way you don't have to type it every single time, or at least try to remember. I'll talk about how to do that in the next slide. For security, I know security is a really big thing, especially for people getting old, to protect themselves, their information, and their financials. So Chrome has different settings that you can set up to control the level of security that you have for your web browsing practically. I'll also go over that too as well. So for bookmarking, so pretty much plain and simple, if you go on to Chrome, you click the three dots down here, and then you can see that little star. Click on that star, and that's how you save as a bookmark. To access it, you can just open your Chrome and then click bookmarks, and it'll show you a list of your bookmarks. So that way you don't have to remember what website you go to, the name of the website. Because every single time you open up Chrome, you just open up the bookmarks and go straight to your website. Security. So this part is a little bit more tricky. There's a bit more steps to set this up, but pretty much the whole security is they have an automated AI that helps detect malware on your phone, especially if you're using it and trying to get somewhere. Pretty much this is a way to help straighten up your security practically. So same as always, you go on your three dots on the side, and instead of going to bookmarks this time, you go to settings below. And when you go to settings, find privacy and security down here. And once you click on that, go to the safe browsing. And pretty much this has three options. The default is a standard. It protects you and lets you know if anything dangerous is happening. There's no protection, which I mean, I would not recommend. Pretty much you can do whatever you want. If you land on that website, it won't tell you, it won't protect you, and you can possibly get a virus. And there's enhanced protection. This is real time, very proactive. This is pretty much a step up from the standard and has like more enhanced AI to help detect deeper levels, where if you want to like someone like constantly looking over your shoulder to make sure you're doing okay, this is the thing you need. Okay, cool. So using contacts, another thing we've noticed is saving contacts and adding contacts is a bit difficult for older adults. Some can do it, some can't. So we're going over it here today. And this also just makes calling your family and friends a lot easier. So as you guys may know, there's a contact app on your phone, and you can add photos and details and add contacts practically. But what the phones have also done is helps you organize contacts. Pretty much you can tag and label them into groups, so that way in case you need to call a group of people or you find someone a bit easy and you can't remember the names, contacts is a lot easier when having tags on. All right, so saving contacts, this is plain and simple, just in case I just put this here just in case you guys need it. Pretty much you go to your phones, or you can even go to your contact directly, and you have no contacts, you can create new contacts here. It'll show this up, you add a picture, add first name, last name, phone number. Very easy. Organizing contacts, this is a little bit more tricky, right? So in order to organize contacts, you need to do this directly in the contacts app. So pretty much you go in your contact app, it should look like this, practically this. And as you can see up here, you want to click on this little tag looking tab, and once you click it up, it'll allow you to create a new label or family. I put family as one of my tags, but the label is pretty much you can just name it anything: family, friends, friends I play pickleball with practically. And you set it up, and once you set it up, you can add different contacts. It'll allow you to select them and add them into a label, so that way you can just click on this filter icon and select the tag you want to filter out. So that way you can just pick out a specific contact list that you want to like contact without having to look for them. Very easy. All right. So apps and widgets. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. All right, apps and widgets. So for apps and widgets, if you guys don't know what an app is every single little icon on your computer on your phone. This can be like your messaging app, your Gmail app, any little icon that you click on is an app, unless it's a widget. And I'll talk about that more. So if you want to download an app, I'm sure everyone in here has the app Solitaire on the phone and somehow got it through the Play Store and installed it. So good for you guys. But pretty much in order to do anything nowadays on your phone, you most likely need an app other than using the current website. So I'm gonna go over a little bit on using widgets. I'm sure everyone has used how to download apps already, so I don't worry about that. Organizing, drag and dropping. I don't need to go too much on that. If you guys want, we can ask questions. But all right. So let's go over here. So using widgets. For widgets, and first let me explain what a widget actually is. So there's an application. So these are apps, or there's like pre-made apps, or there's downloadable apps. Pre-made apps are like the Gmail, Play Store, Photos that are pre-downloaded on your phone when you get it, and you can download other apps from the App Store. Right? For widgets though, widgets are only built into your phone, and widgets are extensions of the app that you can easily access them without opening the app themselves. So let me show you. So first, in order to access widgets and place them on your phone, you hold down on any empty area in your phone, it'll pop up this. And pretty much you click widgets and open a list of widgets for you, right? So for example, Gmail has a widget. Certain companies, they create widgets for their apps, and pretty much just a Gmail created one. So that way you can have easy access to your most recent email. So that way you don't have to open email every single time to check. You can also do like a battery widget to check your batteries and see how it's going, or your Android system intelligence. Pretty much if any options that you're allowed to give you for a shortcut to look at your app, that's the easier way to check your stuff without actually opening the app every single time and looking for it, That way you can just look at it, open it, look at it, glance, and that'll be it. Plain and simple. All right, navigation. So navigation, this is pretty much how to use your app as a map to navigate without having to use a paper map this time. If you guys don't know, Google Maps is the default for Android. And if you guys haven't used Google Maps before, pretty much it's a way to navigate yourself through locations practically. So you can select modes like walking, driving, it'll calculate it for you on how long you need. And honestly, if you guys have any questions, it's very easy to use. Just put in location and hit your location and it'll just go very easy. But here's the extra one that I wanted to include in here is the location sharing. And I think this is really important, especially as we get older or for our family and friends to know, at least know where we're at, just in case anything happens. And I'll show you guys how to do this too. It's just for safety and convenience, practically. So location sharing, very simple. You go on to your maps choice. This case, it'll be the Google Maps. You go on, you click on your profile up here. And when you click on your profile, it shows down, turn on incognito, your profile. There's location sharing. You click on location sharing. And once you click on location sharing, it allows you to either turn this on, turn this until you turn it off, or turn it on for an hour, and you can pick the people you share it with as well. The people who you share it with will have consistent access to know where you're at right now. In case anything were to happen, they would know where you're at, so they can find you. Pretty simple. If any questions, feel free to put in the comments below. Entertainment. I know that one of the biggest things is a lot of older adults like to listen to music. It could be hard sometimes to find where the music is. Sometimes you can find it on YouTube, but sometimes you just want to listen like with your phone turned off or having it be on, so you use Spotify. I'll talk a little bit more on that. For videos, YouTube, Netflix. If you guys don't know how to use Netflix, we can go over that on another day. There's books and magazines. I'm sure you guys, everyone has a Kindle here. But pretty much you don't need to use the Kindle. Pretty much you don't need to use the Kindle app, the Kindle tablet to use it. You can just use your phone, perfectly fine too. And you can just download the Kindle app. Very simple. So for music, I'll recommend for everyone for like the ease of purpose, use Spotify. Then versus anything else. Spotify has most of the things you need. And you can use it with your phone like turned off. Off, but like sleep. Pretty much. There's other recommendations too that I can give, but this is the most popular one. Voice commands. So I'm sure you hear some Apple people like, hey Siri, do this. Hey Siri, do that. So Google has the same thing. Pretty much it's hey Google. So hey Google, and then you go about using it, And it's more or less you can use it for a lot of things with hands off. You do got to turn it on though. Say with Apple, you do got to go turn it on and like set your voice. And you can go do that through the settings and just say voice commands, and it should show like activate hey Google. For common commands that I would recommend is let me show you here. The common commands that I would recommend that you guys can use consistently is say hey Google, navigate me to the nearest coffee shop, nearest grocery store. It should do that. Or it could be an easy reminder. Hey Google, remind me to pick up groceries at 5 p.m. and it'll remind you. Or say hey Google, what's the weather today practically. Or hey Google, call mom if you set mom on your phone as a specific contact. Or hey, call granddaughter. Hey Google, play some jazz music. Same deal. Customization. This part pretty much is customizing your phone the way you like it, the way you'd like to navigate. Some people just like to keep it the same. Some people like to keep it more pizzazz or personality, and this is slide for you. Same thing as also as well. Customization. You just change the background. Just pretty much go into your settings and just change background wallpaper. That one there. Next, fitness tracking. I know as we get older, we want to make sure our health is always on point, on top of it. You can buy also a watch, a fit watch to help your fitness, to help track your like blood pressures, your heart rate, and your like falls preventions. But for the health app, I recommend Google has a built-in fitness activity tracking. With this app, pretty much it's going to be a whole other thing, but pretty much it helps you track your health, your walks, your heartbeat practically, and how many steps you walk a day. You can add in your information as well. I'm sure you can add in medical. You can also add in medical like what's it called? You can add in medical documentation just in case for future if anyone finds your phone. And if you're falling sick, they can use that as a way to like treat you. Updates. I know updating your phone is a really big thing, especially knowing how to. Because when someone updates your phone and your phone is old, that might not work the way it needs to. So it needs to be consistently updated. To do this is very simple. You go in your settings, scroll on the systems here. On your systems, click software updates. And click it. If there's any updates, it will automatically update it for you. I recommend you at least check this at least like once or twice a month. Oh no, once at least once every 2 months, by the way, to just make sure your phone's up to date. So it works smoothly. So here's something that I always recommend for everyone. I know it's a little bit tough, because nobody wants to put in the password every single time they do their phone. Android has a thing where you can recognize your face now, so that makes it a little bit easier. But to set it up that way, so nobody like access your phone, steals information, is you can go through the security settings, and pretty much this is a way to help set your lock screen, lock your device and make it more secure, add in like face recognition, or set up a fingerprint. Same deal as always. You go in your settings. You go to safety. You go to safe, security, and privacy. Like always, go in here, and pretty much you can set your lock screen, app security, alerts, device unlock, set your PIN, face recognition, pretty much the whole 9 yards, practically. You can also set up permissions for apps, just in case, like, hey, I don't want anyone using this app specifically during this time. You can set that up in your phone as well. So battery management. This, I think, is a really big thing. Oh, hey, Pearl. Can you hear me? Let's see. Hey, Pearl. How you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Glad you can join me. I was running the presentation for our YouTube channel since nobody showed up. But I'm glad you showed up. Give them a first.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you calling from? You don't mind me asking?
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia, all the way over there.
Yeah.
How's the weather over there right now?
It's pretty nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
Arizona right now, so it's quite kind of hot.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so if you look at my screen right now, I was just going through the presentation because we record this because I think 10 o'clock is a weird time for people. So I record this and put it on our YouTube page. But since you're here, would you like to go? Would you like me to go over the whole presentation with you and just walk you through on a more personal level?
Yes, if you want to, if you don't mind.
Okay, of course, of course. So yeah, today pretty much you've probably seen that we're going over just the phone basics. Um, do you use an Apple or do you use an Android phone?
I use Android.
Android. Would you say you're like a pretty good at it?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. So yeah, then I guess in that case, yeah, we can breeze it through and like if you have I'll make this more of like a personal question asking. So you can ask me any questions and I'll just, walk you through. It might be easier. But we'll go through this and if you know it already, just let me know you know it. If you don't, ask questions. It's all good.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough.
All right, I'll run it. Then the history of Android, pretty much Android was bought by Google back in 2005. As was contrary to popular belief, as like Android is actually the most widely used phone in the world. Actually, I was surprised with this, honestly. When I was doing my research for this, I was like, I honestly thought more people use Apple phones versus Android, but apparently, like Android's really popular, especially in everywhere else besides the United States. Weird.
Right.
Yeah, and Android is actually open source. Do you know what open source is by any chance?
No,
Yeah, so what open source means is people can actually let me explain this. So open source means that you can technically go into your phone and reconfigure your phone the way you like it. This is different from Apple phones in the fact that with Apple phones, they lock, so you can't change it as much. But with Android phone, you can actually like think of it like you can actually open up your phone on the inside and configure your phone however you like. And that makes it more customizable. Or I guess for some people, harder to use. All right.
okay.
So yeah, here's the first Android phone. I'm not sure if you ever seen this before, but this is the first Android phone. It came out in 2018. It's called the HTC Dream. I never used this phone before, but some people had, which is they had like the whole slide up and typed it, which is pretty cool. What phone do you have right now, if you don't mind me asking?
I have a Samsung TCL.
TCL. Do you like it so far? Is it like one of the big ones, or is it like a more
Yeah,
small?
but I'm gonna get another phone though because this kind of is running so slow sometimes, and the audio sound is not that good
Yeah.
on it.
No, I get you. I get you. I mean, if you're gonna get a new phone, there's a newest model out right now, the S24.
What's the best phone you think that's out on the market now?
For Samsung. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, for Samsung, I always recommend the newest model. The reason being is because of the configuration. The thing with like Android phone that like is over time, it gets more, I guess how you say it, it gets too customized to the point where it's kind of hard to use and gets a bit slow. Because like as you added more things, there's no limit on what you can add and remove on your phone. So it makes it slow over time. Whereas when you buy like the newest model, um, it's like it's newly configured, so it usually lasts a bit longer. I'd rather not buy the older phones. The reason being is because with Android, since it's so customizable, there's different companies that sell different variations. So for like ease of use, I'm not sure like if ease of use is important for you, but for ease of use purposes, I'll say the
Mhm.
newest one has like the most simplistic, um, I guess way like reconfiguring your phone. Other there's like other cheaper ones you can buy like the S20, S21. S22. But for ease of use, I just recommend the newest one, just so there's no like confusion between like a Motorola Android phone and then like a Samsung Android phone and then like a different company's Android phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is Android easy for you to use?
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So I know a lot of people have like issues when it comes to Android because like when two different Androids can look completely different from each other. And sometimes that's hard to like navigate.
right.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep going then. Do you have any other questions on like phone models that I can help you answer?
Well, no, you answered my question about what is the newest Galaxy, this phone that you showing me, the Samsung Galaxy S24. That's
Yeah.
the latest model.
Yep.
So I know when I go out to get one, what to get.
Yeah, it's S24. Like, do you like the camera is really good. Do you take a lot of pictures with your phone too?
Yes, I love taking pictures.
Yeah. So the S24, another reason why you get newer phones is every single time they launch a new phone, their camera quality always like increases by a good amount. Like like for this one, it has like the new AI powered like space zoom, so you can zoom up into space. Like that's how good the camera actually is. So yeah, it also has like I wasn't sure if like tapping on your phone was an issue too. It has like a stylus that comes with it that you can like detach out and like use. I wasn't sure if that's important to you or not.
Right. Now my phone don't have that feature.
Yeah, yeah. So like the new phone, almost every new S phone, since it's like a bigger handheld phone, they come up with like a stylus that you can like do things with, so you don't have to like worry yourself with like tapping or swiping. I know it gets a bit
Yeah,
difficult as you age.
gotcha.
All right. I'm gonna keep going, all right, Pearl?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So pretty much the overview today, since I made this kind of like class for like a bigger, widespread, like high level, we're gonna go over some basic features, some advanced features, and some hardware maintenance. So that way you can both like get a little bit of like the everything. And feel free to let me know if something you already know already, so I can skip over it so I don't waste your time.
Okay.
Okay, so making calls. I'm sure you're a professional at this, right? Using
Yeah.
emails, text, it's all easy for you.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Taking photos. Yeah, I'm sure you take photos right now, but do you know how to like edit your photos, make them look a bit nicer, like enhance it a little bit?
No, I don't do that.
Do you want to learn how to? It makes your
Yeah.
camera quality. Yes. Okay. Awesome. If you have your phone right now, you can feel free to go for it. But ignore the pictures. These are just dumb pictures I took. But pretty much, if you open your phone and take a picture, right? Your phone comes built in with functionality to enhance your photo. So let's say, for example, you take a picture of like your daughter, right, or your grandkids, and it comes out a little bit blurry. It comes up a bit dark, and sometimes it's fine, but you can enhance the brightness. You can make it a bit warmer, so that way when you re-look at it again, it feels warm. They're not like cold and dark. And the way you can do it is on Android phone. If you have your Android right now, what you can do is there should be like a little like pencil button on the bottom of each photo. And when you click it, it's gonna ask you, did you want to use the photos or do you want to use markup? And usually just click photos and it'll open up your photo like this. On this side, it says enhance, warm, cool, and you can crop it and adjust it. There's different functionalities you can do to enhance your picture practically. So it looks a bit more warmer or more nicer and more brighter. Any questions so far on that, bro?
No.
Okay. There's also a markup tool. I'm not sure when you would need this. Probably won't. But you can mark up your photos. You can add text onto it. You can like color it. And this is like a different like app for the phone, but it's built in as well. It's called Markup. So if you go edit your photos, it will ask you for two different options to enhance your photo. If that's something you're interested in. Any questions before we move on to this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sounds good. You're good on internet browsing?
Yeah, pretty much, but I always wanted to see if I'm missing something.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
So I got you. That's why we made this and added extra. Do you know how to bookmarks your different websites, just in case like you want to get back to them on your phone?
I didn't understand you. I'm sorry.
No worries. Do you know how to bookmark different pages on your browser, like your Chrome browser?
No.
No. Okay, cool. See, that's why we go through. Are you also aware of how to like adjust your security level on your browsing so that way you're browsing more securely?
No. No.
Okay, awesome. Then let's go through it then. So for bookmarks, I'm assuming you use Chrome right now if you're browsing on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I use Google.
Sometimes, yeah, Google is fine. It works both just as fine. So if I know that one of the biggest things for older adults is like keeping everything the same. So when you open it up, you know where it is at the same time. So
Right.
yeah, so bookmarks helps for that a lot. So if you open your phone, you say you open Chrome right here, right? And let's say I like this page for canes. You can click on
Right.
the little three dots. You see the little three dots here that like the big arrow points to on the top right hand corner. And whenever you click on that,
Yeah.
do you see it?
The three dots.
Yep, the
Yeah,
three.
the three dots in a line. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you click on that, and whatever site, whatever page you're on right now, you're gonna see like a little star. Do you see a star? I know you can see on your phone too. There should be a star that you see. Do you see it?
On the star.
Yeah. Do you see when you click the three dots, you should see like a little star somewhere like, on your the tab that opens up.
Can I do it while you're doing it so I can see?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll guide you through.
Oh Lord, I don't want to do this one.
Pick a side you want.
All right. I'm gonna do Xfinity.
Okay. So do you see
Okay.
the little three dots on the top right hand corner?
Yes.
Click on that.
Okay. And then it's some new tab, new cognito,
Yeah.
downloads, bookmarks, recent tabs,
Yep.
share, profile. So
Yep.
go to bookmarks.
No, go. Do you see the little star? First, I'll click on the star first. There should be a little star on top of the new tabs.
Yeah.
Click on the star. That's how you
Uh,
bookmark. What is it? It should show you like the name for it and just click save.
It said bookmark save.
Yep,
When I
there you
type,
go. Now,
yeah.
let's say for example you open a new tab up, right? Let's say open a new tab up for me.
Okay, wait a minute.
And let's say you don't want to type in Expedia. You're like, I'm too tired. I don't really want to type in that long phrase to get on the website, right? So now all you have to do is click on the three dots again for me, top right hand corner, and then go down to bookmarks. And then when you see that, do you see Expedia as one of the bookmarks? I think you're muted. Can you still hear me, bro? Okay, I think you're muted. Oh,
Hello?
oh, there you go.
Okay.
You're back. All right, were you able to set the bookmark or get into the bookmarks?
Yeah.
Yep. So see, yeah, now that way, in case like you delete Expedia or delete any of like the tabs you like, you can just go back to bookmarks and just access it right away. Very easy, Any questions on that
Okay.
before we move on?
Say if I'm going like I'm going to Xfinity to make a payment, right?
Yeah.
And I want to get to it easily. I don't have to go in and type it and do all that.
Yeah.
Just go to the three lines, and then
Yeah.
go to the star, and
Yeah. Oh, no, no.
it'll bookmark it.
Yeah. So yes. So if the bookmark isn't saved already, so if it is saved, the star will be like gray. But if it's not, it's like white, right? So if it's not saved, you can save it. If it's already saved already, you can just go on bookmarks directly and click on the payment. So that way you don't have to type it in again.
Okay, so if every time I want to access something in bookmark, I have to go to bookmark,
Mm-hmm.
go to the bookmark, to the
Yeah.
three lines, and go to bookmarks,
Yes.
and then it'll pull it up automatically.
Yep. It pulls
How
it up
long does that
automatically. You
take
go to
me?
bookmarks, you select what page you want to go to, and it automatically goes up.
So it'll show you all the pages that's on there.
Yep. All the pages you saved.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. So that way
gotcha.
you can like if you like Netflix, but you don't want to log in every single time, or if you need to pay your
Mhm.
bills, you can save as a bookmark, and that way, let's say once a month, beginning, you need to pay your bills. You can just go in there, click on bookmarks, and it'll open up for you. So you don't have to like do it again like every month. It's kind of annoying.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what any of the websites that I go to, I can bookmark any of them if I want to.
Yep. You can book up any
The
of you
same.
want to. Exactly. So that way, like, it's like, oh, I'm feeling lazy today. Open up bookmarks. Oh, okay. Let's see. You can see a list of things you saved. Oh, I want to do this today. So you click on it and it opens up automatically. So 'cause I
Okay,
personally I hate typing it myself. Trust me. We all hate typing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Do that work like on a computer as well?
Yep, that works on a computer as well. If you're using Chrome on your computer, if you're signed in, don't worry about this, but with Chrome or any other on your computer, there should be like a settings you click on, and you can star it and then bookmark it. It's the same process.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, trust me, I love bookmarks just as anybody else. You know, our life is busy. I hate typing. I hate typing. It's the worst thing ever. And if you make me do it every single month, I'm gonna probably shoot myself accidentally. You know, from that amount of work I
Right.
gotta do. Any questions you got you got on these bookmarks before we move on? Okay, I'm gonna keep moving then. So security. So are you, I guess as so are you aware of like let's say like when you browse the internet and sometimes the phone's like, oh, your phone's infected with a virus, or it's like, oh, something happens to your phone. Have that happened to you before?
Mm, I believe it have.
Okay.
I think
So
so, yeah.
yeah, so I mean, security, I honestly, as people get older, I recommend like trying to tighten up your security, especially when browsing the internet. So if you see my screen right now, your when
Mhm.
you browse on, let's say Chrome, right? You can like,
It's so small. The problem I have with it is that it's so small, I can hardly see it.
yeah, my bad. Let me see if I can zoom it. There we go.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. So if you, this is the same place. Um, this is the same place as where you found your bookmarks, but instead of going to bookmarks, right? Instead, usually you go here, right? Your bookmarks. You now go down to
Right.
settings. This is where you change
Okay.
the security level of your phone. So if you go to settings, if you're gonna do it too, I'll wait for you too.
Okay. Let me do that.
Yeah. So that way you can like secure your phone. Were you able to get to settings?
Okay. I want to go back to the
Yeah. So click on the three dots and go down to settings.
okay.
Okay, you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should see this right now. Something similar to this, like settings. Something similar to this.
I got you and Google,
Yep.
sync on Google services, search engine,
Yep.
password management,
Yep.
payment methods. Yeah.
Yeah. Now click on privacy and security.
Okay.
This is where you configure your security, so it limits you from getting hacked online, pretty much. And none of
Gotcha.
us get hacked.
Hmm.
So if you go to privacy and security, and you go and you usually see something similar to this, like clear browsing data, privacy guides, third-party cookies, ad privacy, et cetera, you know.
Yeah.
Yep. A quick side note too. You can adjust your like, sometimes they show you ads and you can adjust ads because sometimes ads collect your personal information. You can customize that, and that could be another like lesson on its own. But go down to safe browsing. You see under security, there's like safe browsing.
Yeah.
Yep, click on it. And this is where you adjust how secure your browsing is. So that in case like
Okay.
let's say you're like afraid people might, you want more security and more protection
Right.
when
Right.
browsing, this is where you go. So safe browsing. You should see this right now.
Enhanced protection.
Yep, you see this right now? You see there's enhanced, there's standard, there's no protection.
Wait a minute. I see. Yeah.
Yep. And is it on standard protection right now, right?
It's on enhanced protection.
Oh, okay, perfect. See, you already got it. But yeah, in case you want to like adjust it to make it standard, or like don't put no protection. If you want to decrease it, you can say standard, but right now it's enhanced, so you just leave it like that. So it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. So in case you want to change in the future, or if you like you want to like maybe have like Google less, like limit your experience, you can just put it as standard. But right now, enhanced is perfect. Glad you already have that up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I know security is big, especially when you're browsing online. So that's something good to know, you know, whenever, just in case.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions on the security side of things? Or
No,
I'm gonna keep going.
I get that.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna keep going then. All right. I'm you're pretty familiar with like saving and creating contacts on your phone, right?
Saving, yeah, creating contacts, yes.
Okay. Do you know how to like organize them, like tag them up so that you can like filter it out by family, friends, and work?
No,
Okay. Um, would you like to know? Because I have a section on that. I'm not sure if that's important to you.
that is important, yeah.
Okay, cool. So saving contacts, we already know this. So I just skip this part. Organizing contacts. So to organize contacts, so Android has a way to organize their contacts, and the way they do that is it's like you know those old school folders we used to have and put in the cabinets, and we would put like a little like sticker on them to know like, oh, this is for my taxes, this is for my government files, you know. Same thing with the
Yeah,
phone. You can do this with your contacts. So go to your contacts page and let me see.
for the contacts.
Yep, go to your contacts. You should see something similar to
Okay,
this. I don't have two on here, but you should see
I
something
got
similar.
'em. Hello?
I'm still here.
Okay, I got it.
Okay,
Contacts.
cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so the way you add a tag is, do you see this little like do you see this little like tab looking thing on your contacts? It should look something like this. It looks like a tab, like a sticker tag. Do you see it?
I see an hourglass. I see three lines, and then I see some lines across.
You don't see this little tag thingy? I know you see this, right? You don't see
You
this?
showing it to me? I don't see nothing, but you said settings and what?
Do you see like these? Oh, let me see. Click on contacts first, and do you see that little this right here? It looks like a little like sticker.
I don't see it.
Well, so what do you see right now?
All I see is contacts, check box, and a hourglass.
Okay. Huh.
Then my contacts, of course.
Of course, of course. Hmm. What's when you go on the bottom, click on contact. Does it look like this on the bottom?
You got to go all the way to the bottom of your contacts.
No, yeah, no. Do you see this on the bottom? You don't have to go all the way to the bottom. Do you see like this portion though? Here, I'll zoom it in. Like this part, like contacts, highlights, fix and manage.
Nope.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. With Android phones, some of them could be different. Huh. So click on these three lines then. Do you see? Do you have these three lines then?
Yeah.
Click on them. What do you see?
I see labels,
Yes,
account.
labels. That's the one. Click on labels.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
And does it have like an add label to it or something? Or is like it should have like
Create label.
yep, create label. Yes,
Yeah.
that one. Yep. Click
Create
on that.
label.
Yep. So you put a label to a contact, and that way you can like filter out your family, your friends a lot easier.
Right.
Yeah, so it should say type in something, right? Like type in like a name
But
for
I need to click on create label.
Yep.
Okay. And then it said create label.
Yep.
Label
And
name.
yep, give it a name. You can say family, friends, or whatever, you know?
Okay. I said family.
Family, and save it, right?
Right.
And it should say add
And no
contacts.
contact with this label.
Yep, exactly. So click on that, and it should show you your contact list, and you select who is in your family. It'll attach that label to your contact.
So I just, okay, just go to my family.
Yep, just select who you have, and then it'll add it to the label.
I done add the wrong thing. Oh gosh. How do I delete that?
You could probably just hold and remove contact, remove a label.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't
Okay.
click on, I don't supposed to click on.
Okay, for now, just don't worry about it. Let's just add the people from your family to the labels first for now. We'll figure out the deleting after.
Okay, I did add on bill payment. So how do I get back to the other screen where you
Yeah,
add more contacts?
yeah. So there should be a way. There should be a at the three dots right now. You should see it like a go back somewhere. Do you see like a X or go back or cancel?
It said remove contacts.
No, don't click on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. What else do you see?
Send email, send message, remove contact, rename label, delete label.
Okay. Is there like a go back somewhere or like an X?
Go back?
Is there like an X or something that you go back or do you click out of?
No. I can just click on the screen and it go off.
Yeah, just do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Here, would you mind? Would you mind sharing your screen? And I could. Okay, then we don't do
No,
that
I
then.
don't. Your name is Andy?
Yep, my name's Andy.
Okay. Andy, how do you make your screen? Like if I want to see you, I see a little part, a little small picture. How do
Yeah,
I make it bigger?
make my face bigger or the screen you're looking at bigger?
The screen bigger that I'm looking at you on.
Oh, okay. So if you tap on it, tap on the little screen, just tap once.
Okay.
It should make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, though with the labels, at least you know where it is. Just play around with it right now. It's not too crazy.
Right.
But yeah, just play around with it because the weird thing, like I said before, um, with Android phones, it's every phone's kind of different. That's kind of like the whole
Right.
downside
I
of
got
Android.
you.
Yeah,
I
so that's
got
what I'm like. What I see right now is a different phone than what you see. So just at least you know where the labels are. Just play around with it, and I'm sure you get the hang of it. You know.
Right, right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep
So
going.
you want to share my screen?
Sorry, go ahead.
Did you want to share my screen?
Oh no, don't worry about it. You're good now. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Let me keep going here. Okay. Apps and widgets. I'm sure you know how to download apps already, right? On the like the App Store and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about that then. Are you familiar with widgets and how to use widgets?
No.
Okay, cool. We can go over that too. Then I'll be easy. Okay, so do you know what widgets are in the first place?
They like widgets is like they It's like shortcuts telling you different ways.
Yeah, see, so you got it. You know, do you know how to set it up?
Um, no, I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay, then no worries then. All right, so I'll show you. So go to your home page. Like, just go to your home, like anywhere in your home. And then if you click, if you hold down on any empty space on your home, just like pick an empty space that doesn't have an app and hold it down. It should show up this little like tab with like wallpaper, widgets, and home settings.
Okay, I'm on that screen. And go to what now?
Any empty space, like pick an empty space and just hold down on it and let go.
On my home page, right?
Yep, anywhere in your home page, any empty space. Make sure it's
And just
empty.
go.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Let me go to Chrome. Should I go to Chrome?
No, don't go to Chrome. Just go to your home, like and any empty space on your home screen like this.
On my home screen is where, okay,
Yeah, just when you go out to the first open your phone, that's the home page.
right. Okay, I'm on that page,
Yep,
but it
and
won't, and it said hold it down anywhere.
anywhere empty, not on like an app or something.
Right. Okay, I'm doing that, and it's not doing nothing.
Did you let go? Hold down a little bit for like 1 or 2 seconds to let go.
Yeah, still ain't doing nothing.
Huh. It should open up like this. Let me see. Try where else the widget is. Let's see. So when you hold it down, nothing shows up.
No,
Huh. Okay, go to one of your apps then. Hold down on one of the apps then. And let go.
okay, I'm gonna go to my calendar.
Yeah, don't click on the calendar, just hold down on the calendar icon.
Don't click on it.
Yeah, just hold down on it.
All right.
Does something pop up? Like hold down and like let go after 1 or 2 seconds.
No.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Because if something should show up. Let's see.
Now at the bottom of my phone, it's got the three lines and the circle where you pull up your,
Yeah,
and then
and a
it's
square, right?
right.
Yeah. Let me see. Click on the circle for me.
Okay, I already got it on.
Okay, if you click
This
on the
is my
circle, it goes to your home, right? Or something like that.
right. Go to the home
Yep.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's try again. Pick an empty space, like somewhere empty, doesn't have any apps or anything, and hold down.
Um, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do.
Oh no, you don't have to do anything. Just pick an empty space.
You said go to empty space.
Any empty space. It's really funny because like when like as young people we like do this so intuitively that when like we explain it, I just realize how much like condensed information is needed to use your phone.
Right. It's not working. When I click on somewhere, I pulled up, um, I open up my files, right?
Your files.
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. That's weird.
I open up files. Let me go back and let me do this again. Hold on. All right, I'm on my home screen, okay?
Yep. Pick anywhere empty, like an empty space away from everything.
Okay. And I got my hand on an empty space. And what I do, tap,
Hold down. Just hold down.
okay. I'm holding down,
And let go a little bit.
okay.
Nothing. It does nothing.
Nope.
Okay. I guess this phone might be not set up for that. Let's just move on. It's not too
Okay.
important. This is just something cool you can use.
Let me ask you this. This is what I want to know.
Go ahead.
If you want to delete an app that's on your phone, you
Yep.
have to go to settings and then you have to uninstall it.
No, I mean, you can do that, but I mean, if you want to delete an app, right? You can hold down on the app, and it should show up a delete.
It don't do that.
That's so weird. Yeah, but
Mine do that.
or another thing you can do is go on the Play Store. Like if you go to the Play Store, right? Search up the name
Mm-hmm.
of the app you want to delete and
Mm-hmm.
select it, and just say uninstall.
Okay. Because all your apps gonna be listed on there, right?
Yeah, yeah. All your apps are listed on the Play Store. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of them though, I don't even have on there. In the app stores, a whole lot of them that
Yeah,
I don't even.
you don't need all. You just need your specific one that you use or you want to use. You know.
Okay, now pull up.
Now you should see like uninstall. If it's install, you click uninstall. And it'll ask you if you want to uninstall it. And you say yes.
Hmm.
So far, so good.
Okay. You know, like, okay, based on your recent activities, they pull
Yeah.
up Cash App, and I don't have Cash App, so I want to delete that.
Oh yeah. I don't think you have Cash App because you haven't installed it. It just recommends it for you. Until you like, if you click on Cash App, I'll show you. Click on the Cash App, and it should show you a green button. If it says install, that means you don't have it yet. If it says
Right.
uninstall, that means you have it and you want to delete it.
Okay.
So it should say install right now because you don't. I don't think you have Cash App. If it says
Right.
yeah. So don't do it. Don't worry about it. Unless
Okay.
it says uninstall, then you have it and you can delete it.
See, some of these, all these that I'm looking at, I haven't installed them.
Yeah.
Let me
So
see that's I didn't install them. Okay, this one, Beat Up Mang Hong is some kind of game.
yeah.
Now, I didn't install that, but it's on my, it comes up on my home screen. A
Yeah. So
lot of times,
yeah. So if you go to the Play Store and search the name, it should and click on the same icon, it should say uninstall. See if that's there. If it says install, it means it's not on your phone.
let me see something. Let me find an app that I really don't want on my phone anymore. Okay, let's do High Roller Vegas.
Yeah. Pyro Invaders, right? Go on your app, go on your Play Store and search up that
Okay,
name.
all right.
And does it say uninstall?
I don't see it on here. High Roller Vegas. I got to find the app first, right?
Yeah. Type the name like exactly the same.
Let's do a search. Let's do that.
Yeah, do a search. That's where you need to go. Click search.
Okay. Okay.
Do you see it?
I typed it in. I put in High Roller Vegas. I ain't see it come up. I typed it in, but it still didn't open up. It
Oh,
didn't
you can
come up.
enter. You can enter to like start searching.
Okay, when I put High Roller Vegas, all of them comes up. Okay. Okay. I got it now.
Okay, nice. Click on it, and it
Okay.
should
And
show,
just
it should say uninstall.
uninstall.
Yep, there you go. Click on that.
Okay. Uninstall this app.
Yep,
Okay.
and boom, it should be gone now. After that
Okay.
happens.
Let me see. Yeah. Now you know what I've seen that when I click on something on my phone,
Yeah,
it'll automatically set on my home screen. It'll definitely come up there on there, right?
yeah.
If I just go to it, I don't have to, if I go to whatever screen, it'll automatically download on my phone.
Not precisely. You have to, in order to download an app on your phone, you have to go in the App Store and download it. The Play Store, I mean, the Play Store.
Right.
Yeah, so the high roll invaders should be uninstalled now. It shouldn't be in your app or your phone.
Yeah. It's not on here no more.
Yep, sounds good. So yeah, in the future, if you don't like something or you got something removed, that's how you do it.
Okay. But sometimes, like I told you, I can go to a website
Yeah,
and I don't click on it and it automatically download on my phone without me clicking on it. Like if I go to the website
yeah,
and I'm looking at something, reading something,
yeah.
sometimes it automatically downloads on my phone. I don't download it. It automatically does.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll say you gotta the security thing that you have set up is good. Two, try avoid sketchy website. If the website looks a bit sketchy, it might like try to download something on your phone automatically. So just be the one thing you can avoid it is just be careful on what websites you go to, you know. Like pick reliable websites like Yahoo if you want to read the news or any like New York Post, something reliable. So that way it doesn't automatically download a virus on your computer or your phone.
How can you tell if you do have a virus or something on your phone?
If your phone's a bit slow, usually that's one sign. When I mean a bit, like I mean really slow, like it's not working. Two, if you have a virus, the phone will tell you if you have a virus, like oh your phone's infected with this virus, you know. But a
Right.
lot of times the thing I like about Apple is Apple protects your phone really well. Android, since it's a bit open source or open, viruses get in a bit easier, you know. That's one
Right.
word. That's all.
Okay.
But if your phone's kind of like slow-ish, like very slow, that's a sign that you have a virus on your phone. Or at least a lot of like apps downloaded that slows it down. Any other questions? These are good questions.
No, you
Okay.
answer it.
So far, so good then. Yeah, no, these are good questions to ask, you know, because you don't like these phones are complicated. I gotta admit, like when I'm explaining all this stuff out, I'm like, damn, these phones are really complicated. Okay. Um, Navigation. I'm sure you know how to use this already. Do you travel a lot? Do you go like grocery shopping? Do you like Walmart? I've never been to
Oh
Virginia.
yeah.
I'm not sure like what's the street like in there, you know?
Oh yeah. Like you got Kroger, Food Lion, um, Walmart.
Okay. Well, do you ever use like the Google Maps on your phone to know how to get there?
Yeah, but I am now. What I do is I just go to Google
Okay.
and I type in where I want to go,
Yeah.
and it'll come up. But I
Okay.
got also I got maps on my phone and I got a GPS tracker.
Yeah, that's fine. That's easy. So don't worry about that then. If do
Okay.
it like I always tell all our customers and people like we do is like whatever works easiest for you and it's working already, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what
Okay,
I'm
got it. You right.
saying?
You right. You right
If it
about
ain't
that
broke,
one.
don't fix it. I'm not gonna teach you something new. If it works already, if you can get to the store in one piece, all good. You know what I'm saying? Keep it like that.
Right, right.
So, are you familiar with like do you live nearby with family or do you have like family and friends nearby you?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you have like family and friends nearby you? Like in like Virginia too?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure if this was important to you, but location sharing, I do this with my family just to know where everyone is you can share your location with your family and they can check just to see like you're doing okay, you know, just in case something happens, they can find you wherever, you know what I'm saying? Um, and you can do this through your Google Maps, and it's quite easy actually if you want to do it. If not, perfectly fine too, you know. Like it just shares your locations with your family. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's important. If it's not, we can keep going.
Okay. So should I just go to maps or what?
Yeah. So go to your maps. You should see something like this. It should
Okay.
be Google Maps. Like this icon.
Right.
You have
Yeah.
the icon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go there and you click on your profile on top, right?
My profile?
Yeah, the little person looking icon on the top right hand corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you click on it, you should see something like this, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Google, turn on incognito mode, your
There we
profile.
go. So if
Go to your profile.
you see locations there?
Location sharing, yes.
Yep, click on it,
Okay.
and you should see something similar to this. These are my contacts, so ignore this. But you should see something like this. Pops up. You see something like this?
It says stay connected. Share your
Yep.
real-time location with family and friends.
Yep, exactly. So click next, and it'll just say yes or something like that. And do you see this?
It's
Ignore the people. These all are my people I know.
it's mine says show question, no thanks.
What's the first one?
No thanks and show question.
What does the whole thing say? It says what does it say? It says share your location with friends and family in real time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just
Then when I clicked
is
on
there
that, it
is there
says stay connected. It says share your real-time location with friends and family. Then it
yeah,
said
go ahead.
help us improve Google Maps. Just said no thanks. Okay, now just says share location, right?
Yep, share location.
Right. Okay. Share your location, and I can pick whoever I want to share with.
Yep, exactly. Easy as that. You got it. Professional already.
Okay.
So yeah, pick any family member. It'll send them an email saying, "Hey, so and so Pearl wants to share your location," and you can call them afterwards. Hey, I want to share my location with you just in case anything happens. You know,
Right.
it's a safety thing, in my opinion. I like using it because it's safe. Because like sometimes my parents travel or I travel, or my girlfriend travels. I want to make sure they're okay. You know.
Right. That's a good thing to have. Yes.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. You can come back, play with it a little bit, but at least you know now you know where it is. And
Got
in case you travel or you go somewhere or your son, your grandkids go somewhere, hey, grandma wants to know your location just in case something happens, you know, or you can know my location in case something happens. That's a cool feature.
hey.
Any questions on this before I move forward?
No.
You know, it's pretty good, huh? This is one of my favorite features. I'll be honest. Like location sharing, it's good.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Do you I'm assuming YouTube's your favorite like place to go watch videos, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you listen to a lot of music?
Yep.
Yep. Do you listen to music on Spotify or do you do it on YouTube or do you save it Like where do you go listen to your music?
I go to YouTube and listen to it so I can see
Okay.
the video, so I can see them do it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So in case, let's say for example, in case you were like busy cooking, let's say you're cooking some food, cooking some dinner, and like you want to close your phone, but you still want to listen to the music, there's an app for that. So I know YouTube, if you close out your phone, you can't listen to the music anymore. You know. So so have you heard of the app Spotify before? This app that looks like this?
No.
No. So yeah, with this app, you can listen to music. Um, when the phone's turned like closed, like let's say you turn off your phone. I want to go cook some dinner, right? But I want to play some music in the background. This app you can download, um, to like listen to music in the background while you're doing stuff. I'm not sure it's helpful now, but just a suggestion so you know of it. In case if you're like one day you're using YouTube and you want to go cook, but you want to turn off your phone, just remember Spotify. That's all.
Gotcha.
Yep. All this will be on our YouTube page, so you can also look back if you need to. I'm gonna keep going. Voice commands. Have you used voice commands before on your phone? Like, hey Google, do this for me. Hey Google, call grandson.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay, perfect, perfect.
Mm-mm.
So what you do? I don't have a picture here because it's but you can go to your settings.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back. Now,
Actually, it might be an easier way. I'm curious. Do you see the little circle on the bottom of your phone?
yeah.
Hold down on it. Let's see if you already have it set it up. Just hold it. Like hold down on it until something pops up.
Okay. I'm holding it down.
Does anything show up?
No.
Okay, guess not. Okay. So go to your settings again.
Go to my settings.
Yeah, it should be like a gear icon on your phone.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
go to search. It should be, let me see. Let me pull this
I
up.
got it. Search. Okay.
Let me see. Do that. I'll pull this up real quick. Let me see if I can find it.
What you say now?
Oh no, just keep going. Search
Okay.
up voice command. I'm gonna pull up my own Android phone so we can both do it together. Give me a sec. I have an Apple, so it's I have to pull up like a. This will help.
I got. Oh gosh, I can't type worth 2 cents. You know that? This is too much.
I get you. I get you.
I can't do it because when my hand when I type, for some reason I be hitting the wrong letters.
Yeah, and trust me, we all do. That's why voice typing is so much better. Let's see.
What is it? Voice video and voice app, voice input.
Voice command. Voice command. Is it there?
Okay,
Here,
gotta type.
let me pull this up. This will help both of us. All right. Do you see my screen still? Do
Um,
you see
wait a
the little
minute.
phone pulling up?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
But I
So I'm pulling up my own Android phone so we can do it together so I can see what you're seeing. Roughly.
okay.
Let's see.
Voice command. I got it up there. It
Okay,
said
let's see.
quick pages. Skip saying "Hey Google" from Google Assistant.
Yep. Here, so if you click on settings, let me see. If you go settings, voice. Were you originally from Virginia or have you been like anywhere else around the United States?
Originally from Virginia.
Ah, Virginia. I was gonna go to college there back like a couple years ago before I had this job. But now yeah, I'm still in Arizona though.
You
Let's
like
see.
living in Arizona?
It's nice. It's nice. I mean, right now, like sometimes summer gets to like 118. But
Yeah,
besides that, it's good.
that's really hard though.
I know. But you get used to it. You get used to it. It's not too crazy. Let's see. So what do you see with the voice commands right now?
It said quick phrases. Skip saying, "Hey Google" to Google Assistant. And
All
that's
right,
all it said.
let me see if I can see what you're seeing real quick. I'm pulling up. Give me a sec. Um, let me see. I'm trying to pull up. Huh. Let's see, hey Google. All right.
Well, it's saying they want me to say, to skip saying, "Hey Google" when you use your voice command. That's all it's saying.
Yeah, I know.
Mm,
Let's see.
okay.
Because usually you can hold down the home button and it should work too. Let me
Go
see.
down the home button.
Yeah, the little circle on the thing on the bottom.
Okay. I'm holding it down.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
happened.
weird. Let me see. Hold up. Accessibility. I'm looking. All right, it's probably right here. Trying to look for the similar to yours so I can help you set it up. Accessibility. It's probably here. Not this one. All right, let's see. Not this one. Where did they put it? Networks. Yeah, the thing is like let's see. Let's see, wallpaper. Let's see. Where did you go for yours? The voice.
I went in settings and then I typed in search and I went to voice command and it
Okay.
came up, but it's saying quick phrases. Skip saying, "Hey Google"
Okay, I
for
see it.
Google Assistant.
Voice and voice apps. Quick. Okay, I see it. So you see this right now, right? Voice,
Yeah.
quick phrases. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Google and voice match. Okay, let's go here. So go to Hey Google and voice match.
What are they?
When you type in voice command, it should say there should be like a Hey Google and voice match.
It's just that you don't send no voice match.
Okay, type in Google Assistant then, and in the search bar, type in Google Assistant instead.
Wow. I haven't got all the way out there. Uh-uh. Let me see something. On my phone, it has assistant.
Yep.
Go to that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, right. Right. Go to assistant. And then okay. Set Google as the default assistant app to access your assistant. Do I
Yeah.
want to do that?
Let me see. Assistant.
It says set Google as the default assistant
Yep,
app.
that's the one. Yep, yep, that's the one.
Tap on the setting button below.
Yep,
Tap on the assistant application section. Tap on Google to set as default.
yep.
Okay.
Assistant
All
setting.
right. Default digital assistant Google.
Yep. So
Use
now, go ahead.
use screen, flash screen, voice input.
Sorry, what does it say?
It said voice input, Google speech recognition, flash screen, use screenshot, use text from screen.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you just click voice input. So that way you can just say, "Hey Google."
Okay. And it said languages,
English.
speech output, offline speech recognition.
Speech recognition. Yeah, the English one. There's an English selection.
Do speech output?
English too.
Well, what you say?
English. If it's well, I don't know what selection they give you.
Yeah, it said English, yeah.
Yeah, and just click save or whatever the next button is.
Speech output.
On the bottom it just says next or
It
like
said full. It said full and non. Speech output full and non.
full.
It said offline speech
full.
recognition. Manage download languages available for speech recognition. That's all
Yeah.
it says.
Is there like a next button or full or like a yes or something?
No.
Okay, let's see. Assistant. Assistant setting. Oh, I see. You saw this screen earlier, right?
Huh?
Sorry, one sec. You saw this screen earlier, right? Hey Google and voice match.
Yeah.
And you clicked on it. And it says this device, yada 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 yada.
Wait a minute.
Let me do the same for you.
I'm about to download languages. No.
Yeah. You know, I think for now, let's just hold off on it for like next time. Because I think it's
But
gonna be
I don't see where you input your voice in to speak into it. I don't see that.
yeah. For now, let's just don't worry about now because I don't think you can do it while you're on Zoom because you're using your voice with me already. I don't think you can do it right now with your voice on Zoom. I think that's the issue. Because like it needs to like recognize your voice, but your voice is calling me right now. So just remember where that is on your settings and try to play around with it when you're done with this video call.
Okay.
But it's in assistance. You go to settings and then you click assistance and it just asks you to set it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's right now it's weird because like you should write this down too, just in case you want to set it up on your own. I think it's just because we're on a Zoom call right now and it kind of messes it up because you're on a video call to
Right.
capture your audio.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So just hold off on now, just write it down. It's in settings,
Okay.
type in assistance. But yeah, since we're about to run off on time, I'll just finish this up quickly. Voice commands, boom, comment commands, we already know this, customization, fitness, there's a fitness app if you want to track that. Updates, you know, I'm sure you know how to do this already. Security, you already, I'm sure you know. Okay, last thing before we go is battery management. This is just tips to help you like maintain your phone for longer. When your phone's low on battery, set it to like battery saver mode, that's the case. But for charging, avoid overcharging. Typically, when people comes to like charging your phone, the optimum like percentage to charge that is to 80%. Don't charge to 100%. It burns out your batteries. And don't let your battery.
No
Yeah,
wonder the battery don't last long.
yeah,
Because I always charge it to 100%. I
yeah. Charge it
always.
to 80. 80 is the optimum range.
Well, I
Because
didn't mess the phone up already then.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't do it. That's what's wrong. My
Yep.
battery is very weak. It don't last all day.
Exactly. So that's why like if you overcharge, it runs out of battery quickly because it burns the battery like container.
Right.
Yeah, so charge it 80%, and usually don't let your phone go down to under 20%. Because like the extremes pretty much avoid under 20 and over 80. Keep your phone battery between 20 to 80 range. Keeps it healthy.
Okay. But say, okay, now just like the night, like I have to charge it up. Yeah. If I don't keep it charged up, I won't have no phone, right?
Yeah.
You know, we didn't die. So in the daytime, sometimes I have to charge it up because it'd be like 5-6%, and I'd be talking to people and
Yeah.
it'll go off because the battery just shut the phone off.
Yeah.
Right. So I go ahead and I plug it back in so I can charge it up. And while I'm on the phone plugging it up, I'm talking.
Yeah.
I have to do it like that because I won't be able to talk on the phone if it's not going to charge up, if the battery's gone dead.
Yeah.
But that's what didn't happen. I didn't charge this battery up so much of the 100%. So I didn't mess up the battery in it.
Yeah. So just something to avoid, something to keep in mind. So just be aware, in the future, if you can get a new phone, 80% is the max can probably go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How long do your phone would stay charged up if you do 80%? How long does it last?
Depends on the phone. If the phone's good, it just is an hour or two, honestly. Here, what you can do as well, let's say, for example, that I would recommend is, let's say, for example, dinner time, right? You have dinner, and let's say you're going throughout your day, your phone's at like 20% or 15%. Charge it at dinner time, go do whatever you want, and before you go to sleep, it should be like at like 60, 70% already. And then so you don't have to like do it through the whole night.
Okay. But don't ever charge it to 100%.
No, it burns the battery.
Now I got that. I really needed to know that, because
Yeah.
that's the problem.
With newer phones, yeah, with newer phones, it's a bit better, but just good practice in general. Just don't charge it 100%. Like new
Right.
phones, they have ways to prevent it, but like it's just good practice in general.
Okay.
For maintenance. Okay. We don't have to worry about storage. I think that's pretty much it. Well, I'm gonna close this out. And that's it. Thank you, Pearl, for coming. I hope this was really helpful to you. I hold this every Tuesday, different topics. I think the next one's gonna be AI. If you're interested in learning that, it'll be same as 10 as usual. I send out emails after all this as recap so you can like reference. But yeah, this is pretty much what we do. And obviously the company that I work for does like tech support. So we
And I need to put it in my calendar so I can remember this every Tuesday at 1 o'clock.
Tuesday at 10. Yeah, at 1 o'clock for Virginia. It's 10 for us.
At 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry. We send out emails every week to let you know, to remind you. All right, Pearl. Any last final questions? I appreciate you were such a great audience. Asked a lot of good questions, and I hope this was helpful.
Thank you so much, Andy. I really appreciate it. You're very good at teaching and instructing.
Yep. That's good.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad. I hope it's helpful. We just want to better educated.
Very.
All right, Pearl.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy your day. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
Have a good one. Take care.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.